My channel is not a very big channel. However, it is a channel that has approximately 44 subscribers, most of which are loyal and don't disrespect me in any way. In fact, the comments are usually very positive and help to encourage me to continue to do this channel, along with friends on social media who also do the same. YouTube can open up people to criticism in various forms. We have to be incredibly careful what we say on our videos. We cannot be seen to be against any people whatsoever in any way, shape or form. There's been a lot recently on YouTube about large YouTubers. Obviously I don't mean large physically as in their like physical weight or anything. I mean the amount of subscribers that they have and the amount of money that they make, which seems to be the main focus of a lot of people, how much money they make. I don't need to go into who I'm talking about because I think the majority of people will figure out that I'm talking about certain YouTubers. Not necessarily one particular YouTuber, though I know that particular YouTuber is in and out of the papers quite a bit recently and has been covered a lot on news style channels on YouTube. The fact that we have to be so careful and ignore the criticisms of many people, no matter how big or small a channel we are, I mean, that's just a given in this day and age. If you put yourself out there and put yourself onto something like YouTube or go live on a social media site, be it something like Tumblr for example, I think you can go live on. You can go live on Facebook. I don't know if there's the capability to do that on Twitter because I haven't obviously looked up this stuff, but there are a lot of sites that you can go live on, and there's also a platform called YouNow that people go live on. This means that the criticism can be done live on the chat section, and we have to ignore this from these people that want channels to close down, want people not to be on their YouTube and tell them that they just don't fit. I've had this myself, but I'm not going to go into my personal experience because, as I said, this is something that needs to be ignored. It doesn't mean to say that it doesn't affect us, but it doesn't mean to say that we're going to go anywhere. This is something that we enjoy doing, and we do have loyal subscribers who leave positive comments, as I've said. I know I repeat myself a lot in my videos and I say a lot of the same things. I know I appear to be in front of this particular wall a lot rather than being in front of the wall that I'm usually in front of, which is not very good aesthetically for the videos and has changed the colour of my skin as of when I filmed in front of it. I tried my best to provide decent content, and I will do things such as maybe film a clip of my Sims 4 game that I'm playing and a character that I'm playing on Sims 4, or you may get a photo montage. Say if I've been for a walk in the local woods, you'll get a photo montage of that rather than video, although I have actually filmed video there. I'm extremely limited onto where I can go and what I can do. It has to be within walking distance, and I have to, if I wanted to film somewhere like our local museum, or if I wanted to film or photograph to be able to upload to YouTube at somewhere like Crystal Hall, I'd have to get permission, and unfortunately if you ask permission to be able to take photographs at Crystal Hall, they're not for publication anyway. You wouldn't be allowed to publish them, which includes them not being able to be allowed to be in YouTube videos. So obviously I couldn't make any money at all on a YouTube video of certain places, which everybody knows, even though you're not supposed to mention it, that money can be made from YouTube videos. There's a monetization thing that you can turn on, and you have something called an AdSense, and ads appear before the videos. I know it's not a done thing to talk about this, but I think the majority of people, as far as I'm aware, do monetize their videos. Obviously, there are certain videos that they don't monetize, or if it's a sponsored video, then obviously they'll be getting money in some way from having or sponsored for doing that video. Say if it's some makeup or some products from like a shop that does like fragrance soaps and things like that. We're not going to go into any names because I'm not going to get done personally for mentioning the names of companies and stuff, other than obviously talking about YouTube. Like, it is difficult at times. Sometimes music can appear accidentally in videos that you didn't intend, and then you can get a copyright strike, or you could be flagged for some other reason by somebody who's one of the YouTube heroes or something like that, or just from somebody. People can be vindictive and flag videos even though there's nothing in the video that could be like against the policies of YouTube. So that does happen to people. Like, obviously the latest thing is some of the speech that have been made in videos from people has come across in a particular way, which is why I'm making this video about we all have to be careful what we say. Anything we say can be taken out of context in the content of our videos. Even things that I say, if I stand up for myself and say that I'm going to continue making YouTube videos, and that whether people like it or not, this face is the face that's going to be in some of the videos, and that I'm not just going to talk from behind the camera, whether I like being in front of the camera or not. There are times that I'm going to be on camera and people are going to see my face, and not everybody's going to like that. I can't actually physically afford to do anything about my feet. I can't like take it off. It is actually attached to me. It doesn't come off, unfortunately for people. It's there. I can't afford to go and get plastic surgery to make it look any different. Maybe I could practice makeup a bit more, but the time it takes to mess about putting on foundation and primer and mascara and eyeshadow and lipstick and all that just to do a quick 10-minute video is really, the time to do that, if people think that it's worth taking half an hour, or even longer to go through that process of putting all the stuff on, to sit in front of a video, to just take it off again at the end of the video because you only put it on for the video. I mean, do people think it's worth going through that? Should I mess about doing my hair and makeup before every video? Because the amount of time it's going to take to do that could actually be the time that I'm filming the video and editing the video. So it's going to take me like, 30 minutes to an hour to whatever, depending how long it takes to put everything on and do everything and be presentable and like angle the camera right and do all that just for a quick video. This is why I don't, because I know that there's big YouTubers that do take that time, or even smaller ones, not necessarily massive ones, but there are a lot of people that take the time to go through all that process just for a quick video, just to have to take it all off again because they're not actually going out anywhere. They're probably, for all you know, they probably filmed the video at midnight. So the whole process of going through that, if they started putting their makeup on at like 11 o'clock and they filmed the video and they were all presentable and then they were just taking it off and going to bed just because otherwise they'll get criticised, I don't think that that's worth it. If I have a reason to have makeup on, like the other week when I'd have makeup put on me by somebody at the group that I go to, in the centre that I go to, and I still had it on even though I wasn't actually going out anywhere, right? That was because we were practicing what makeup would suit me and stuff, right? If there was actually somewhere that I was going and I'd put makeup on because I was going out to like some kind of social evening, if I could actually afford to do that, I was going out to a proper social evening, then yes, I would have taken the time to do that, and I might film a video in between times while I've got a few minutes to kill before, say, the taxi came or I went for the bus. But I'm not just going to do it just for the sake of doing it. This is the whole thing, right? People that do it just for the sake of doing it, or because subscribers expect them to do it, and that they'll criticise them if they don't. I mean, like, unfortunately this battery is dying, so if I wanted to continue talking I'll have to change the battery, so please bear with me. Right, I'm not going to talk for very much longer on this topic because I'm aware that even though I've just changed the battery, this probably won't last for very long either because they've been in my bag since yesterday when I got back from college. So pretty much what I'm saying is respect people that do YouTube, even if they only have, like I currently have, about 40 to 44, 45 subscribers. Don't go into the comments being negative, suggesting that they shouldn't be on YouTube unless they're made up in a particular way because that's what you expect before someone goes on camera. People do not, no matter how big or small a YouTuber they are, have the time to sit and go through putting every bit of makeup on and dressing themselves up in a particular way when they do have other lives to lead. There are people that are at college and university that are part of support groups and things like that that have other things in their life that they do. They are busy people and they don't have time to go through all the process that subscribers expect them to go through to be on camera, right? This is why I'm making this video and why I made another video and why these are the kind of videos that will probably be going up throughout March. I have times when I take a break to take care of myself. I have mental health issues that I need to actually take care of. I have depression and I have anxiety and I have had panic attacks in the past, which I have talked about in previous videos. So I need to take care of myself, as I know some other YouTubers have talked about having self-care so that you can be relaxed enough to be able to do things that you actually need to do in life to progress, such as I have college homework and a presentation that I have to prepare ready for the 14th of March. And I just have things to do. I have people that I support as a person who now has a qualification in peer mentoring. I have friends I support and who support me, and that we have lives outside of YouTube. Every single YouTuber has a life outside of YouTube. We don't all make money off YouTube. I would love to be making money off YouTube, but the only money I have is the money that I currently get from the British welfare system. I am actually trying to look for work, but with the illnesses that I've had since I was 15, it's not exactly easy to find the kind of work I want to do. Industries that I would like to go into aren't actually available in my area anymore, such as I'm very creative. I like to do crochet. I was learning how to knit. I've done cross stitch. I've learned how to do a lot of different things that I could actually go into business doing, or that I could actually go and work for somebody doing. But in this area where I live, the sewing factory closed down. I mean, there was a very large mining community in the 80s that all closed down. Not that I could go and work in the mining industry, but there are a lot of industries that grew up around this area, as it being a mining industry, that I would have been able to do. That unfortunately I'm now limited due to my mental health and the qualifications that I would need for certain things, which means there's going to be a lot of time that I'm going to college, trying to achieve going to university, but there's no guarantees of anything, and I know that there's people going to be digging dirt on me if this channel does grow, and if my other channels that I've got as backup do grow, about my past. I am open and honest about my past, right? Yes, I have a past. Lots of YouTubers have pasts, and some of those pasts are bad pasts. But I'm not going to hide anything, right? I know the truth of the things that did and didn't happen in my past, and if people want to drag things up about me, then I would be open and honest about that in a video and say, this is what happened, this is the truth. If you want to listen to other people, and if you want to drag somebody down because you don't like their content, and you just want to get them and their face and everything off YouTube, because that's the kind of person you are. I'm a very kind-hearted person, but I will stand up for myself and I will fight back against lies being told about what really did and didn't happen. Okay? Because I have that right to feel that confidence that I can tell the truth and be open and honest and not be attacked all over for it. People that know me know what really happened in things in my past, and I don't see why that should keep affecting my present and my future. It just shouldn't. Anyway, I've covered a lot in this clip and in the previous clip, so I'm going to end this now and say please continue to keep liking, leaving positive comments in the comment section. Anybody that does leave negative comments, I might not directly address them, but they will be removed, reported, blocked, because this is a positive comments channel only, and will not tolerate any bullying on it at all of myself or anybody else. Please continue to subscribe. If you can, share on social media such as Twitter and Facebook and the like. I have my own page on Facebook for this channel, Buzzing Vlogs, and I am on Twitter. I will leave the Twitter handle and the page in the description as usual, and please just keep being the Hive crew, like, you know, Buzzing Vlogs, Hive, like bees, Hive. I hope people understand that now. That's why it's Buzzing Vlogs. Hive crew doesn't mean anything else. It's not a skin condition. I have a skin condition, that's rosacea. But the Hive crew doesn't mean a skin condition. It means like a beehive. You are the beehive crew. Okay? Right, see you later.